I cannot say this in the halls of Congress. You know why? Nobody will believe me. Everybody will hate me because all of them there, or mostly all of them, are vote buyers. They maintain themselves in power because of money.
That's a very sweeping statement. Ang pagtuturing sa lahat ng members ng House of Representatives, parang ganito na lang tayong lahat. Ito yung masakit po eh. Most or all of them are both buyers. Ito yung masakit dito eh. Parang si Mayor Magalong eh. Nagsalita siya, no? Sabi ni Mayor Magalong, he wanted to appear like he's a knight in shining armor. Sabi niya, we the policemen are ready to contribute a portion of our pension. How about the legislators? Sabi niya kagad eh. Are they prepared to give up their pork barrels? Sana man lang kung sinabi niya, hindi ko naman po nila lahat, pero meron pong mangilan-ngilan na ganito po, na contractor, congressman na, contractor pa, supplier pa, wala silang kasawa-sawa. Hindi na sila kanya nagkasya sa komisyon, sila pang contractor, sila pang supplier. Ganun po ang kaya po ang pagtuturing sa lahat ng members ng House of Representatives, parang ganito na lang tayong lahat. Ito yung masakit po eh. Ngayon, ganun din ang sinabi ninyo. Kaya nasasaktan din kami na hindi po kami nagmamalinis kahit kailan. Ako kahit kailan hindi ko sinabi that Congress is immune from corruption. I never said that. But sana wala naman dapat magsabi na parang nilahat nyo na po kaming lahat. Hindi po namin matatanggap yung ganun, Mr. Chair.
Sir, I'm really sorry, no? But I want to hear the whole of that. Give me time so that I could also explain it. Because precisely, sir, yung sinabi mo kanina, that is what I'm saying. No? That we could not have congressmen who are also contractors at the same time, suppliers at the same time, and contractors at the same time. You know, yung sinasabi ko when I talk about all of these things. No, and I fully agree with you, sir. No? We are politicians. Me, I am a politician. Politician lang po ako. Hindi ko sinasabing malinis ako. Ang sinasabi ko, as I try to be as clean as I could. No? Ito pa yung sinasabi ko lagi. And I fully agree with you, sir, with what you said. No, because we could not have double, triple functions at the same time.
The issue raised by
Kaya nga
the
po.
representative is
I hope I could hear
it
the
was
full
captured
context.
vividly in the video.
Yeah, but that's just a part of what I said, sir.
Mr. Chair,
Mostly, sabi ko naman.
Mr.
sinabi ko
Chair,
nila lahat.
splice or not, Mr. Chair, it's a
I'm really
huge
sorry.
statement, Mr. Chair.
Governor Mamba, that's correct. No? The observation of Representative Bonabia is said, whether it's spliced or not, you actually said it. And
Yeah, but sir, ganun ako mag-explain. No, na sinasabi ko yun, pero just to stress a point. But sabi ko, how can you do that if you're a contractor, you're a supplier, so at the same time, you're a congressman? Yun pa yung sinasabi ko palagi. And I'm sorry, no, if I said those words out of the emotions that I have, no. But really, it was not meant to besmirch the whole of Congress, no. So I'm more of defining yung dapat na hindi ginagawa dito o ginagawa ng individual members.
actually, the
Was-
statement does not leave much room for other interpretation. So, but anyway, Governor, that's your explanation.
Anyway, that was the point that was raised by Congressman Christian Navia. Now the governor is seeking your apologies. Since you are the one who raised that question, but of course,
Not just
that's
to,
the apology
not
for
just
the
to me,
whole-
Mr. Chair, hindi
yeah,
sa
the
akin.
committee and the whole Congress. Pero
Of course, the whole
what's-
Congress.
What's your take with the apologies of the governor?
Hindi ko pa narinig ano yung explanation niya, Mr. Chair.
Gov, kindly repeat your explanation and at saka yung dulo. ng
Well,
apology.
I'm sorry if I said those words, no, but if gusto ko kasing marinig yung buo, no, to follow that kasi kailangan marinig ko rin po yung buo because most of the time, I specify things.
Mr. Chair, sorry Mr. Chair. Marinig mo yung buo because Mr. Chair, ikaw yung nagsabi. Gov, sorry ha.
Yeah,
Hindi mo kailangan marinig because ikaw yung nagsabi. Statement mo lahat yun eh. So sinasabi mo, nakalimutan mo na yung sinasabi mong dun sa flag ceremony mo?
Sir, para malaman nyo, I never fail flag ceremonies. Never. In my entire 7 years as a governor. And I always go over the radio every day din po. And that is why I cannot remember the context of what I said, all these things. That's why I also want to listen to the whole para ma-explain ko po sa inyo why I said those things. Now, if you were hurt by it, really, I'm sorry. No, it was more of a generalization. No, kaya nga sabi ko, I agree with what Congressman Marcoleta said a while ago. That while in Congress, you should not also be contractors at the same time suppliers. Because that is what I am saying every now and then too. Sa totoo lang.
Clarification, Governor, hindi ako nagsabi nun. Si Mayor Magalong ang nagsabi.
I'm sorry, sir, if I misquoted.
Kaya lang naman ako nag-react sa kanya sapagkat it was a very sweeping statement. Nilahat niya na kami. Kung kilala niya yung contractor ka supplier, di dapat pinangalanan niya na lang para walang nasaktan sana. That could have been the better thing to do for him. Hindi. Nilahat niya kami. Kagaya rin sinabi mo rito na nilahat. Unfortunately, we have not seen the part where you qualified that statement. Kaya medyo nasaktan si Congressman
Sir,
Unabia.
sorry, sir. Kaya nga gusto ko rin marinig yung buong
And I
context.
congratulate your patriotism of not skipping a flag ceremony. Pero that is not even a justification where you skip the explanation qualifying the sweeping statement that you made also. So, what is the way forward here? Will you now allow every official of the province to testify before us?
Yes, sir. Mula naman noon, no, I never prevented anyone from coming over here. Never.
You never prevented them, but you refused to issue
No,
travel.
I did not refuse, sir. I
Kasi
did not
hindi naman
refuse.
po
If
sila
they only come to
makakapunta
me, I
rito
gave
kung
to
hindi mo
them.
siya bibigyan ng travel authority.
No, sir. I did not refuse. I did not refuse. Hindi po ako nag-refuse ng travel authority. Sabi ko nga kanina, sir.
Gov Mamba, yung pong official mo, kahit hindi mo sinasabing huwag kang pumunta ron, pag ayaw mo kung, kunyari ako stop mo, alam naman nila yung patakaran yung process. Hindi ako makakaalis sa aking post kung wala akong travel authority. Ngayon, sasabihin nila ko lang naman, Sir, may patawag po ang Congress, payagan niyo po akong pumunta doon. Pag hindi mo ako binigyan ng travel authority, even if I wanted to go, because it is the call of Congress, hindi po ako makakapunta. That's the whole point.
Sir, as I explained kanina, no, Mr. Chair,
Nagsalita na yung mga, inamin na nila na ayaw mo silang bigyan ng travel authority.
kaya nga sir
The whole
kanina,
problem.
no, I explained it to the chairman, no. Kasi ang sabi nila, it's the assistant treasurer. Ang usual po kasi na pumupunta sa akin are the treasurers and the department heads. There's 35 of them. Sila po yung nakakausap ko, pupunta sila sa akin, sir, pwede bang hindi na kami pumunta dito? So that's their decision. But for them, if they ask me to issue a travel authority, I may have done so, sir.
Let me stop you there, kasi now you're again contradicting your written explanation. Because in your written explanation, you impliedly admitted that you did not give the travel orders. You said, while no travel orders were issued to allow the resource persons from the provincial government to travel on official business. That's your written statement, that you admitted that you did not give them the travel authority. In fact, you tried to justify it by saying that while there was no travel order given, they could have gone there on their personal or their own accord. No employee would do that, Gov. You know that, di ba? walang empleyadong mag-escape from work without any travel authority coming from the governor just to attend a meeting like this, sir.
Sir,
Mr. Chair, for clarification, follow up ko lang dun sa statement at si Governor Mamba. Kasi sabi ni Governor na you did not prohibit any employee of the provincial government to come here to attend the hearings, right, Gov? Ang ibig mo bang sabihin, Gov, ay voluntaryong sinuway ng mga empleyadong ito yung show cause order na in-issue ng Kongreso? So dapat din ba naming i-contempt ang mga empleyadong ito?
I do not get yung kanyo, ma'am.
Kasi sabi mo kanina na hindi mo pinagbawalan ang mga empleyado ng provincial government na pumunta na umattend ng hearings dito sa Kongreso. Ang ibig mo bang sabihin, Gov, ay voluntaryong sinuway ng mga empleyadong ito yung show cause order na in-issue ng Kongreso? So dapat din ba naming i-contempt ang mga empleyadong ito?
Well, they were here August 9, ma'am. Nag-attend lahat sila dito.
Yes, sir, but
No,
Bago
including-
yun,
the meeting that
Governor.
was called for was on August 7, where they failed to appear because there
Yes.
was no travel authority given, sir.
Yeah, but I did not prevent any issuance of any travel authority, sir.
Sir, you're the only person who can issue a travel authority.
Yeah,
By not giving
but I
them
did
the
not
travel
prevent.
authority, isn't that not allowing them to go?
Because nobody told me to give them a travel authority, sir. Ang nangyari po, yung sinasabi nung assistant treasurer, that might have come from the treasurer themselves.
Governor, it wasn't just the assistant provincial treasurer, but all of them were not even your provincial administrator testified, sir, that there was no travel authority issued by your office to any of them, and that they consulted her whether or not they could appear on that day. Sir, sila po nag-testify na they wanted to come, but they could not do so because you did not give them the travel authority.
Sa akin kasi, I never, it was never my intention not to give a travel authority.
Okay, sir, if you were to take it from that statement po, are you saying that your provincial administrator on her own refused to give your employees the travel authority? Because if that is the case, sir, then I would like to cite her in contempt again.
No, sir, ganito ang nangyari. Sa alam ko, the department heads, the department head themselves, I think, I'm only speculating here. I think decided for their offices.
That wasn't
Yun po
the
yung
testimony, sir. Even your provincial administrator testified that they could not come here because there was no travel authority. So when we personally asked some of them, because we did not have enough time, Gov, to ask all of them, they said, oh, because it was the activity of the government, provincial government, to distribute goods, sir, on that day. No? But when asked if they were given the travel authority, would they have appeared? They answered in the affirmative that they would have appeared had they been given the travel authority coming from your office.
But for me, sir, had they asked me, I have given it to them.
Again, sir, I'm going back to you, the statements of your provincial administrator who said that she did not give them the travel authority because you didn't give her the authority to give them the travel authority, sir. Paulit-ulit tayo dito, sir. So the question is, the fact is, no travel authority was given. All of them were duly notified that they were required to be here for that meeting, and they could not come here because you or your office refused to give them the travel authority. That's the fact, sir.
Well, sir, the travel authority really comes from me.
Yes, sir. That's
If
why
they
it's you.
came to me, or if they asked me, I could have given it to them. Sir. Hindi sa ano.
Do you have to wait for them to ask for the travel authority?
Well,
Do you
sa
have
akin-
to?
Sa akin kasi, sir.
No. Do you have to?
Yes, of course, sir.
No. Ganito, Mayor. I am a governor. You're very familiar of the fact that Congress is asking for the participation of certain officials of the provincial of the province of Cagayan. Alam nyo po yon na meron pong ongoing hearing. At alam din po ninyo, through your provincial administrator, kung sino-sino pong pinatawag naming official who can shed light on the issues being deliberated in this committee. Ang tanong po sa inyo, do they have to ask for your permission to issue travel authority? Kailangan ba sila ay humingi pa ng travel authority sa inyo?
Well, really, I'm really sorry if I failed all of you, your expectations po on how I would do all these things.
Hindi po,
no?
napakasimple yung tanong ko.
I'm
Kailangan
sorry.
ba humingi pa ng permisyo sa inyo na, Gov, payagan nyo naman po kaming makapunta, pahingi naman po ng travel authority. You're expecting them to ask this from you, from your office? Kami na nga po ang nagpapatawag eh. If you consider the authority of this committee to call anybody as a former member of this house, kayo po ang higit na nakakaalam kesa doon sa mga tao ninyo. So the question remains, do they have to ask this authority to travel? Ako na sasagot, hindi po. Kaya yung tanong po ni Congresswoman Alin, so is it the conclusion of this committee that these people, your officials, deliberately defied this committee? And for doing that, they're also subject to contempt.
I'll take the
Ganun na mangyayari
I'll
po.
take the cudgels for them, sir.
Ano po?
I take the cudgels for them. Kasalanan ko po yun.
So, tatagal po yung detention ninyo. Kasi
Sir.
ilan po ba yung pinatawag namin?
Mr. Chair, 15 lahat yung mga government provincial employees.
O ilan ba sila? Ilan ba
And
yung
how do you
contempt?
reconcile the statement of those 15 from the statement of the governor? Sino ba dapat ang paniwalaan? 15 na ito na katao na nagsabing hindi mo sila pinayagan dahil hindi ka nag-issue ng travel order. Ikaw ba dapat ang paniwalaan o itong 15 na empleyado ng provincial government?
Governor, please.
Well, I would not talk of the numbers, sir. Kaya nga sabi ko, if that was my kasalanan ko po, let it lay on me. I'm really sorry.